What the freak? What the hell just happened? Hold on 1 minute, y'all. I was like, I don't know what happened, you know? What the hell? Look at that beautiful African American. We're not doing that. Where is my... Okay, I got it. Woo! Okay, I got it. I got it. I think 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 I got it. You know, somebody always, doing too much in my life. B. I'm trying to figure out if my shit is doing what it is it giving what I'm supposed to be giving. Yeah, because I want to leave it like that. I'll let y'all come into the chat. Let me see if my live is on YouTube, if it's set up right and everything. Let's see. Yep, it is. Yep, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me write my thing in the chat. Yeah, man. We want to talk about the Tasha K. I want to talk about the Conscious TV interview when he interviewed Storm Monroe and Tasha K. We are going to talk about it tonight because I want to knock that video out. Being I got all this energy, I'm getting sleepy, but this video shouldn't be. I'm not going to drag it too long. Yeah. I'm just making sure my shit is in there. Make sure all my shit is in there. You dig? Yeah, let's get this chat going. Please like, share, and subscribe. We in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking... Y'all know when we in the fucking dark room, we be talking our shit. And I know you say, well, how we in the dark room and we but it's light in there. Listen, the whole room is dark. There's only light shining on my cookie tray. That's the only light you see. That light that you see shining on my cookie tray, and it's a very small light, and it lets off. It's not playing. We're about to talk about Tasha K, and I want to talk about the Conscious TV interview. So now I know that everything is going right in my chat. I'm gonna go back to where I was at. Back where I was at. Where I was at. Where I was at. Okay, let's go back to where I was at. Conscious TV. This video was done a couple of hours ago, right? The 18th, yeah. We in the 19th going into the 20th. So you could say about 2 days ago. And Conscious TV had Storm Monroe up there and Tasha K. And they're going to talk about the carjacking allegations. They're going to talk about everything. They're going to talk about his live, her live. And Storm is going to let Tasha K know how he feel, honey. So let's get right to the shits. I'm not going to play his whole video. You have to go to Conscious TV to see this whole interview. It's called Tasha K, Storm Monroe Face Off. Storm talks about the carjacking allegation that broke the camel's back, basically. So we're gonna get into this video and we're gonna break it down a little bit, and y'all can go and watch the rest on your own because it is a whole live. The live was 5 hours, and yeah, a whole live almost lasting 6 hours, honey. These lives is everything. That's why I said I like the live where you can sit back in my live and just listen to it. And you can be multitasking. I'm multitasking by doing this live. I'm about to finish doing my cups, but I'm going to smoke this clip, finish drinking my drink. I'm drinking Taylor Port and orange juice. That's my shit. And I'm going to be finished doing these cups. But I'm going to want to, get into this live real quick because I want to talk about it because in case anything, this story has been just erupting. Tasha K whole life is erupting right online, boys and girls, for everybody to see. Everybody gonna see it. Like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. Everybody, I just want to talk about this video, so let's get right to it.
Controversy. Storm Smollett. Were you looking for?
Now, Storm comes up there first, and in the chat, he has Storm Smollett. Soon as he come up on screen, it says Storm Smollett.
Me?
This is
I want to
crazy.
know what y'all looking for me. Here's the thing. I'm so sorry we were late. So I had to go to Subway, and I had to catch a train. Well, I ran some trains. Anyway, I ran into some MAGA hat people, and they got me. So I'm sorry that I'm late, but I'm here now. Storm Smollett is here. He is here now. So sorry I'm late. So sorry. I had to go get a foot long or two or three, whatever. Anyway. Storm Monroe. Storm Smollett. Can I tell you? Yes. If nobody ain't told you yet, you listening? I'm listening. Baby, you might be rich, but you live a ghetto ass life. I'm gonna start calling you Storm Williams, honey. You and Portia, y'all gotta, is this some type of energetic compatibility going on? What is going on? How you feeling? You know what? I feel good. I took a huge shit today, so I feel empty. Ooh.
Wow, we gotta hear all that, Storm.
I feel great.
Storm is something else, yo.
Was that an intentional detox? Was that some flat tummy tea that got you running your bowels?
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Ever since the Storm Monroe situation has started between Tasha K, Vaughn, and Chelsea, do y'all see another side of Storm? Because I know I've seen another side of Storm that I never knew, and this interview right here showed me a lot, and I'm happy I didn't do my review on his video. I wanted to do a review of a video where him and Tasha K did they lives after they lives and they said what they had to say to each other. I wanted to do a review of a live where all of them is in the chat at the same time. Thank you to Consciouz TV, and we doing it. But let me know in the comments if you feel like Storm Monroe has changed.
No. That's what got my car stolen. See, I was on that Keisha K or detox. See, I take it every day. Had I not had to go use the bathroom so fast, they wouldn't have got me. They wouldn't have got me that day. They would not have. What? So you and Gucci, you got that. Look, do you realize before we even get into the meat and potatoes of the shit here tonight, I'm actually not surprised that all y'all drama played out because we just came out of. We're still in Venus retrograde. Listen, I know Venus until the 22nd. Venus is a crazy
It's fucking
bitch.
blunt. It's everything.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Take your time taking off that. Take your
It's the
time.
same blunt from when I did the first video.
The way that shirt was cuffed
today.
Up on them titties and the way that where them sleeves was squeezing them muscles like that. We're not about to have that moment on here. I promise. Okay, all right.
Right.
Where's the being footage? I spoke to the manager today. I cannot get the footage for 2 days. I found out that they don't need to give you the footage because everybody's so afraid of retaliation. When they found the car, Atlanta PD wouldn't tell me the exact location because they so afraid of retaliation. I ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. I'm just a YouTuber. I just want to see who it was. Now, they probably wearing a mask, but I want you to know, you crooked leg, hoe, stankin', dick in a pussy ass bitch. I'm gonna be able to tell from the walk, from the build. I'm gonna be able to know some male or female. I don't know if it was a stud that had a strap taped to her left leg. I don't know, but we gonna figure it out because I'm gonna stay on everybody's ass. until I figured it out. I cussed out the insurance. I cussed out the management at the apartment complex. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't give a fuck. They talking about ain't no damage. I don't give a shit. Fuck your APD. Fuck you too. You was supposed to run them prints, bitch, and y'all didn't. Oh, raggedy motherfuckers ain't worth shit. The fuck is y'all good for? I'm sorry, Consciouz.
Oh, you got, you got the right to tell these.
Now, I've never seen Storm like this before. This might be Storm in rare form. This might be the real Storm right here. Now, remember in my last video, I said Storm was being a drizzle drop. Well, tonight, on this video that I'm going to present to you, Storm, Storm came like a storm. Ha!
The new one, but there's a lot going on. Okay, first of all, you live in Atlanta. You know that them niggas will steal cars just to get to the 7-Eleven a block away because they tired of walking. Them niggas will steal cars just because they just need to get the next mile on down the road and Uber taking too long.
I look. That's what I heard. I mean, between them, the Water Boys, they so damn aggressive. I don't know. Listen, all I know is whatever crooked leg hoe, heifer, slut, cunt, bulldagging ass thief stole my shit. You should have burnt it up, bitch. That's what you should have did. All right.
I can guarantee you that it wasn't no stud.
Who y'all think Storm is talking about? That's what I want to know. Who y'all think Storm is talking about? Because the way he going off, he sound like he got a good idea of who the fuck he talking about. Put that in the comments.
Because lesbians have their shit together.
They do. They got their shit together.
They got their shit together, baby. Oh, stud be your old, she be an old nasty piece of pickup truck, honey. She gonna have her something underneath her feet, baby. It's them niggas that did it. So,
and here's my thing, right? I'm like, damn, I called Geico, they got right on that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my check in 15 days. Damn! You couldn't throw that low in the Chattahoochee River. They ain't called Chattahoochee. You couldn't throw that shit in the Chattahoochee River. You couldn't take that up to Lake Lanier. You know Lake Lanier take everything you put in it and sold. Some of y'all pussies just like Lake Lanier, quite frankly.
Woo! 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 Now that's the Nick at Night. That's the Storm Monroe that shaded Nick at Night. Yeah. Storm is in rare form in this video. This is crazy. He says some of y'all pussies is like Lake Lanier. It just be taking everything. It's worn out. That's what he said. That's what he said, honey.
well, we gotta clean some things up, honey, because the word on the card was the people in them was saying, honey, that KB Studios had came and just repoed they motherfucking shit back, honey.
Can you pull up the receipt? Or I'll show it right here at the
No. I can pull it up. I got it right here. I got it squared up.
Pull up the receipt.
I got the receipts on deck. How many points you the receipt?
Do you need the receipt? Do you need the receipt?
Oh, we pull up that receipt.
Wait. Do we need the receipts? You
better listen at the time show.
Now, if y'all go to the video and look at it, y'all will see Storm. I can't really do it because I got my hands full. But y'all will see Storm jumping up and down, dancing, and talking about pull up the receipts. They had a whole song to it and stuff. He got a whole song to it. He always got a song going.
Oh, calm down, okay?
Where the receipts?
Calm your light skinnedness down. We got to take it back a little bit, motherfucker.
Where the receipts?
Hold on, before we pull up the receipt, can we go all the way back before we get into the rumors of things?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? Now, you're supposed to live where the white folk live in Atlanta. You want to tell us something? Are you living in subsidized housing on the east side of Atlanta?
I'm not paying almost $3,000 a month for that apartment. I promise you I'm not.
So what? Okay. So what happened? You wake up. When did you find out your fucking car is gone?
No, yeah, this is what had happened. What had
What
happened.
had
So,
Oh
happened?
Lord,
and
when you go
anytime you
there,
say that he lying, but I don't know anything else. We gonna speak.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to the line.
now when people say what had happened was, you already know there's about to be some bullshit. And he just said it. He said they say when people say what had happened, they be lying. So why would you say what had happened then? Why would you already want us to know that you lying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
For a nigga them today, right? Okay, so Saturday after the gym, I get home. I park the car. I had to use the bathroom real bad, so I didn't feel like going into the garage and then actually going to like where my parking spot is. Hell, I ain't gonna tell you that. God forbid somebody get in there and find that. Anyway, with that being said, allegedly, allegedly. Anyway, so I parked the car because I had to go shit, okay? But I plan on coming right back out. So I come in, handle my business, and I say, you know what? I ain't going nowhere. I left that bitch out there in a regular parking. I was lazy. My daddy always said, don't be lazy. Don't take shortcuts in life. And this one costed my black ass.
You telling me
I
that
didn't
whatever came out of your asshole exerted so much force that you just had to lay it the fuck down and leave your car wide open out there in the driveway, man.
Listen, here's the thing though, right? The way the Keisha KR work, everything just be like, it be, you go from like, I don't think they can see it. You go from that to, it just be gone. It feel like she be,
Clean out.
it feel like she be snatching your soul out your ass. It just be like, oh, damn. But anyway, I didn't check on the car Sunday like I should have. I should have moved it then.
Wait, hold on. See, you moving too fucking fast. Your car sat out there like that overnight into the next day.
And they got up.
The Keisha your supplement had to open your pussy larger than Saucy Santana's, honey. You had a Saucy Santana asshole after Keisha K your supplement had to got up in your guts real good and you left your
Shout out to Conscious TV. Yo, this interview is juicier than juicy.
car out there, windows down, trunk up, airbag deployed, keys in the ignition.
It wasn't that. I was being lazy. I think I got the drinking Sunday. It was just, it was a mess. And I forgot about it. But then I wasn't really tripping because we, we have security, but it was a holiday weekend. So I
When has security ever stopped a thieving nigga from thieving?
never,
Niggas
but at least
Right,
but at
exactly,
least they could have
Conscious.
seen some suspicious.
I understand.
Suspicious. But anyway, so I messed up. I owned that part.
This story sounds suspicious, Storm. You just so happen to get in beef with Vaughn and all of them and Tasha K. And then you just so happen to get your car stolen after y'all drop y'all videos. You just so happen to be up here talking about it. It ain't that just so many happens in the world.
However, it was just real weird the way that it happened. And they found the car.
Exactly. You said it out your own mouth. I ain't even have to say nothing. I should have just shut up and let you say it. You know this story is weird as fuck, and the timing is crazy.
Stone Mountain.
Hold on. I need a walk. So wait a minute. So you go outside and physically see your car in there.
That was Monday by the time I finally went outside.
Monday. So when you see this empty ass spot in your driveway, what is your first emotion? What is your thought?
I was like, am I tripping? I was like, and I went to look at.
It's my
I said,
drink.
nah, come on, now, I know I. Then I started retracing my steps. I'm like, damn, I didn't leave the car at the gym. I definitely drove home.
Right, like, did I let Ron borrow the car to move into his shed? Like you just going through. What did I do? Did I loan?
No, nothing like that. So I was just like, and I was like, damn, they didn't got the car. I was like, damn, they didn't got the car.
I mean, so did your heart? I mean, did your heart plummet? Were you like, I'm in danger, Sealy? Did you get scared? Were you mad as hell? Like, what was the feeling?
I mean, I was just glad my gun went in the car. Thank God, thank Jehovah for that.
Now he got a broadcast. He got a gun. He's sleeping with bitches. Yo, he has changed. This is what happens when niggas come around other niggas. They just start changing. They just start transforming. They mutating.
Because I would have to report that stolen too. But I was just like, but damn, they ain't got me. You know, the first thing I really thought was fuck them to Atlanta. But no, they got me though. I mean, it was what it was. But I had to call the police, and that was a whole situation in itself.
So how does a carjacking go? You call the police and say my car has been stolen. So do they come out to your place first to talk to you in person, or do they go straight for?
Oh no, they come to you. Well, they come to you once they finally come out. So I actually called. Well, hell, y'all already know where I stay now, but I called APD first, right? Because I figure, okay, I don't need to call 911 for this because it's not active. I'm like, okay, and then she was like, call 911. I'm like, okay, cool. So call 911, let them know what happened. They send out somebody. It took them probably 40 minutes to get there.
To your place?
To my place, yes.
Now, is that because rich white people are rarely ever in danger, so they live far away from the police precinct to begin with, or was it because they detected that a nigga was on the phone asking for help and just dragged their goddamn feet getting out there to the countryside?
No, because whenever I handle business like that, hi, yes, see, my car was taken. Like I do my best to take the nigga out as much as I can, but the flip out. But my point is, they gave him the address to police. The police could not find the apartment, and so that took some time. So I had to go flag the police down. His name is Officer Strut, white guy, big old blue eyes. Looking like white people do. Like he really ain't trying to take my report, but he was nice enough, I guess.
So he was white.
Oh, very white.
And he only sent one officer.
Only one.
So they didn't even pull out all the stops for your shit.
Not at all. Not at all.
Ghetto 1997 Toyota. Who gives a damn, right?
And even when he pulled up,
he'll probably steal another car and get to work any damn way. He can wait on it. It ain't that deep.
But it was the way he came. He was just like, "Oh, are you Storm?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay, come here." So he was like, "So this happens a lot, huh?" I don't know, bitch. I guess I don't know. Then he goes into, "Well, was it towed?" I said, "No." I called the tow company. "Are you sure?" "Yes." "Are you sure?" "Yes." He said, "Oh, well, I'm not trying to be rude, but was it repo?" "No, it's paid off."
Ooh, flashlight cop was really trying your motherfucking melanin. Even in white people residency.
Listen.
He was really painting your motherfucking face, Storm.
Listen. That car was paid off. I regret I paid it off now. I wish I would have just kept paying the payments, but I paid off that whole. And you got the receipts. Please put up.
We're gonna get into the receipts, but this flashlight cop really asked you, "Are you sure it wasn't repo, black man?" You know how y'all niggas do.
Are you sure you wasn't behind on the payments?
Now, at this point, Vaughn has entered the chat. He said, if we was still hanging with me, he would have been protected. Here we go.
No, why would I call you if I was behind on the pay? I know if I didn't pay the shit. I got the payoff letter and the title from the damn state.
Well, Vaughn is saying that if y'all was still hanging out, that ghetto shit would have never had take place. That he protected, he would have helped you to protect your peace.
Listen,
that was in the driveway.
Listen, I got a piece to protect my peace. I'm gonna call it the peacemaker.
Okay, so this out of shape, overweight, indignant ass, white supremacist KKK ass, floppy, donut binging ass cop, then leaves your place. What happens after that?
So they
Conscious, I love you. You don't read the cop all the way down to the ground, child. And then said, then what had happened? In real conscious fashion, yeah. I love it. I love it.
don't even give you the report right away. They give you the report number. They give you the officer's name, Officer Strut. Real white sounding ass name too. And they're like, "Oh, your report will be available. The official one in 7 to 10 business days. We'll call you if we find something." After that, I think I got on live after that and started talking, and that's when they told me to call Dodge. Either that or that was no. I did the live first, but I tried to call Dodge. Turned out I let the damn Sirius XM Guardian, Uconnect, whatever that shit. I let the shit lapse. So I was like, damn. So I had to sign up for the shit, wait 30 minutes, call it back. My car got stolen. Can you track it? And so they would actually track it. But that was that. I didn't fake steal my own car. But the narrative is funny.
People are saying that you had inconsistencies in your story already.
Well, I tell you what. When I get wait, do I have a wait.
And I'm gonna pull up this receipt while Storm is digging through his man purse.
This the bag Bond gave me.
Oh, what's true? And you done cut that damn man off, and you gonna pull his bag up on live like this to torture him? Ooh.
First off, it is used, and second off, it was left over. He wasn't tripping off.
Oh, and then gonna drag the gift. Used, fake, abused, worn, torn. My God, it's a goddamn day. You gonna pull it up on the big screen? I'm gonna pull up the receipt right here. I ain't got me no damn bag. We got problems. I don't care if the bag gets stolen. I want one. Okay. I'm about to pull up. I'm finna put this receipt on the big screen.
Okay, so pull the receipt that the car paid off.
Boom. Well, it's a little pixelated, but I posted on the community wall when we done. So what does this here mean? You explain this to us.
This here means, hold on, I'll pull it up on my phone.
Okay.
And I'll just see if, okay, can y'all see that?
Well, I can, hold on.
Yeah,
let me make you a solo layout. Hold on, let me make you a solo layout. How can I don't even know how to do a fucking solo, oh, here you go, solo layout. Okay, put it up again.
Okay, y'all still might not be able to see that, but let me turn up the light. That'll help too. Okay, what that say? That say ally. Y'all see ally? Damn, y'all ain't gonna be able to see
it. It's too white.
Too white, of course.
So you can read it. I'm gonna post a receipt in the community walk anyway so they can read it.
I will read it. It says, "Dear Storm Monroe, congratulations on paying off your retail installment sales contract. This letter was sent on April 5th, 2021. All right. The date amount finance paid was March 24th, 2021. The contract date, which is when I went and bought the vehicle, but not technically, it was a little tight for me to afford the highest payments. It was the contract date of August 10th, 2020. All right. So I bought it in August of 2020. It was paid off by March of 2021. All right. It says it was a privilege to serve your financing needs. If your contract included a charge for gap protection, you may be eligible for a refund. My refund was $500. They did send me my money. And I had forgot about it. And the white lady called me and said, "We owe you money." I said, "Thank you." Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Now it is a great time to make money work for you. Our high standard goes beyond auto payment. Bam. And after I paid it off, they wanted me to get a mortgage there.
Period. Okay. Ownership. Now.
So like I was saying, I thought it got repo. If I had got Nene leaks at Home Depot, I would have told y'all.
Damn, he ain't have to shade Nene.
I'm gonna post a motherfucking receipt in the community walk.
Why he has to shade Nene? Nene got her own problem. She got 2 boyfriends. Well, maybe that ain't a problem because I do 2 boyfriends. She'll find that shit. Listen, Linda. Listen, fucking Linda. Yeah, man, I'd be living my best life if I was Nene. Everything happening in the world, let Nene do Nene. But y'all ain't gotta bring Nene into this. This is crazy.
So they can read this for themselves?
Yeah. Now, y'all see this piece of paper? That's what they give you when your ass file.
Hold on. I'm going to pull you up again.
That's what they give you. You see his name, Officer Strutt? I'm going to hold that report number until I get the full report in 7 to 10 business days. But that's all they give you right there. Little piece of damn paper look like I could have typed that shit up.
Storm, now why these folks... Tasha K had already outed all your finances last year, so why they thought that you can't... Why you can't afford to buy your car?
Listen. First off, I am not, I don't know who started the narrative that I'm rich. I am not rich. First off, I'm a working man.
As though we wanted to be. That's what the scriptures say. When you reach the richness, we can go ahead and round you off the rich, okay?
Listen, I am a working man, all right?
We're just going to round you off to the highest motherfucking tax bracket. You already up in between there. You paying $2,100 damn dollars in rent.
Oh, now with the fees, it's close to like $2,700.
$2,700. So why do you so think that you can't buy your motherfucking car?
And honestly, if I didn't want to pay the note, I'd have just told y'all.
A living in a leftover house. A leftover house. You was rich enough to have a leftover house.
I am not. Speak the wealth on me.
You was rich enough to have to, but you had rich man inconveniences like, I can't move in because the painters and the interior decorator has not came yet. Rich people frustration.
Okay, to be fair, the interior decorator, I had already paid him. He was supposed to do this house here, and then some things changed. Then I moved my mom out of state, and so I just had him, hold off until I got to where I was gonna be. So the interior decorator had already been paid, so that's. But anybody can be an interior decorator, just.
So you get the call that your car is found. I told you.
APD.
And they say, we found your car in East Oakland.
Not East Oakland.
Like, we found all type of random EBT cards scattered across your seats, all type of WIC vouchers in the back seat. Well, like, what did they tell you about the car?
They're like, oh, we found your car off of Memorial Drive. That's what they said at first. That was the first person I spoke with. She was not an officer. She was not the officer, but found it on Memorial Drive. I looked it up. I said, damn, that's a 20-mile stretch that goes from like Atlanta into Stone Mountain. I was like, ooh, Stone Mountain. Intersante, right? Then another person calls me back and says they found it on Lakeside Village Parkway. So I'm thinking, okay, Memorial Drive, Lakeside Village Parkway. I looked up those streets. It brought up like this damn shopping center, shopping mall that looked run down as fuck. They said it was left abandoned. They said they didn't see any damage.
Okay, they didn't see no damage.
Mm-hmm.
They found it in a leftover ass closet, which we're gonna pull up here too. And what is this whole ordeal with you, with your 100K YouTube button being stolen out of the car?
So got a DM from us. Look, some nigga, I don't want nothing to do with the nigga. He hit me up. He said, well, he DM'd me. Mind you, now he probably the one that took it.
Hold on, wait. So, did you get contacted by authorities about?
No, I got contacted by authorities about the car. No, I got contacted by authorities about the car. But the YouTube play button on some nigga on IG added me in his story. He said, Storm Monroe, I got your play button, nigga. You can come get it, but make sure you bring that bread. I said, what in the extortion is going on?
What in the Smollett? The fuck? Well, a random nigga uploads your YouTube button to his Instagram story and adds you and tells you that you gotta buy back
my shit.
Stolen property.
Then I said, thank you, my car was stolen, West Street, by the way. He said on the west end, and then he said Campbellton Road.
This way he was telling you to meet him at, or?
No, that's where he was telling me he found it at. This was telling me he found it at.
Is the YouTube button the box? Like, what the fuck is the box?
It was a box I had in the trunk, but I think it just had like old shoes in it, and I probably just threw the play button in it. But
So they popped your trunk.
went through my shit. Wasn't nothing back there but some dirty shoes anyway.
You report the nigga who put your shit in his storage to the police? He could be the goddamn suspect. How did he get the contents of a box that was in your trunk?
He claims it was left on the street. That's what he claims. They say Campbellton Road is the ghetto for real.
Why did you have... So, hold a minute. You just sat here and earned over $100K, and you threw the little bit of accolade that a black man in America gets into a box inside of a goddamn trunk of a car that's now fucking stolen and pulled up to the welfare center.
Listen, I am so bad. I have never even hung up my bachelor's degree or man.
That's crazy. I was gonna say the same thing, but Consciouz said it right before me. That's crazy. We trying to strive to get those accolades, and you getting them, and you throwing them in the box in the trunk of your car, and you know what it is, and you see what's going on in LA. We talking about it. People getting robbed and all that in LA. It's crazy in LA. And you gonna leave your stuff in the trunk of a car? That's crazy. Unappreciative.
Degree, that's how bad it is. I just got it. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Storm.
What?
This nigga had to have so.
Of course.
Why would this person open up the trunk just to throw the contents in the trunk on the streets for some, and then a random person just picks up the box, opens it up? Because what was in? Does the plaque have your name on it? Does the button have your name on it?
Yeah, the button literally says whatever your channel name is what it says, but it's my name. So yeah, it literally has it.
What the fuck? Storm.
What you want me to do, Consciouz?
So have you gotten your button back? Have you got the box back?
Well, no, I ain't going to meet with him. Hell no, it's $100 to get one sent to my house. I'm gonna get another button. They can have that button. Shit. Turn off that damn button.
Did you report this stinking dusty ass nigga to the police? Okay, yeah. I got it. So the police called you, so now what? They got your car. Are they just fingerprints? Are they sent?
They were supposed to. I have a feeling, because when I called up there today, they was like, oh, it's at the tow yard. And I called the tow yard, oh, it's not here. So I'm like, okay, where the fuck is it? It's supposed to be printed, dusted for prints by the investigation. I got a feeling they didn't do shit because it wasn't damaged. That's what I got a feeling of. So I'm gonna call back in the morning.
It was stolen, so they should dust it. Obviously, like the doorknob,
Look, I will hope, but it seemed like don't nobody know where it's at. I talked to the adjuster from Geico. He's like, well, where's your car? I said, well, hell, you the adjuster.
They found your car, and now your car back in the lost and found.
Pretty much. It's at the tow place. That shit just wasn't put in the system yet when I called or something. This is what you got to understand about the South. This is what I learned. They slow. And so when you call and you ask a direct question, you're not going to get the answer the first time. You want to ask like 3 or 4 times before you get the actual answer.
Right. So, Storm, you better motherfucking hope the DA don't put a blue light inside that car, because all your asshole secretions from Mexico and shit is gonna be all on the goddamn roof of the goddamn car, all over the goddamn steering wheel, and they're gonna find a mixture of the thief and your literal DNA. And whatever Helena and Selena's
don't do that. Don't do that. You swear I'd be at these interracial orgies. You swear I'd be at these interracial orgies. I do not be with the exoticals. Don't say that, Consciouz. Because I don't be. I have never done anything. Is she exotic? That ain't exotic. Anyway, I know what they mean. No. I'm not safari.
So,
What?
so how you don't know what the so you saw a bunch of other stuff. You don't know what the fuck else you put in this box in your trunk.
Listen.
Oh, you've been moving, so you probably just threw shit in to a box, whatever the case may be. Boom. But wait a minute, people are asking, is your car push start? How did that happen? You left your
That was my whole thing. So I got my key here, right? Because I was like, damn, did I lose the other key? I know damn well I didn't have the second key in the car. Thought my mom had it. My mom was like, nah, I gave it back to you before I moved. I'm like, fuck. So I don't even know where the second key is at. But ain't no way I left the second key in the car. I would have no reason to put that spare key in that car. No reason to.
right because a spare key wouldn't even a spare key would
Wouldn't
keep the
even
car.
help you if you lock yourself. Exactly.
So wait a minute. When was the last time you saw your spare key? When was the last time you
I remember it.
whole time?
May.
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 You know, bitch.
I don't know where to put.
So now he trying to blame it on Vaughn and Chelsea. Is that what that is? That's what it sound like. That's what it seemed like. That's crazy. That's really weird. So basically, as soon as they move in with you, your shit end up missing. As soon as you get into a little beef with them, your shit end up missing. That what you trying to say? That's crazy. That is crazy. And for him to put out that assumption, like Tasha K says later on in the video, why would you put out that assumption that somebody on this side stole your car? And you led people to believe that somebody else stole your car. When you live in a apartment complex that's well guarded, got your own parking spot and all that. So how did they steal your car? Okay, it was on the street. Check. But is this random? How all of a sudden you got all this going on with them, and then you accuse one of them of doing that to your car?
Yeah, I do not know. I don't.
And you had to move, so that means that you actually had to go through shit, and you still didn't find this
Listen,
key.
and I still got shit to go through. I got one more closet, no pun intended. I gotta go through.
You got a one more closet. You got to come out. You got
Come out of. I gotta clean up and come out of. So
I'm gonna need you to check that motherfucking closet because you got the people speculating the things about. I mean, there's some suspects. Folk is suspect here.
But why would I steal my?
Names so you can clear these innocent folk names up.
I don't know why I would steal my own car. Why would I? I don't want to call the police.
Dawn, wait the fuck a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. So somebody not only had to have your spare key, but ironically, your car just you happen to not check on your car for 2 days, on top of your keys being missing for some time, the timing of the person who had the key, and your shit is actually open like this. What? This is a whole lot of storm.
It's
Right,
a
Consciouz.
lot of, according to, my spiritual guidance, I'm under a spiritual attack.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I have seen demonic warfare fuck shit up like this. I've seen good voodoo and bitchcraft and bones thrown on niggas. I know that shit like this can be arranged in the spirit world. Do you think somebody done thrown an old nasty piece of pixie dust on you?
You never know, but Your pixie dust, my pixie dust, our pixie dust. It looks like everybody's about to get dusty.
I'm gonna need you to level up your pixie dust because your shit Peter Pan level. Whoever throwing dust on you,
I'm gonna have to open now. Oh, I know.
This is like third degree Freemason type shit. This is like Illuminati type pixie dust, nigga. This is like the devil come back to collect on that contract, my nigga.
Don't play with me.
What you done did for the interviews? Tell me, you can trust me.
Wow.
What had you signed?
Wow.
You had a
Basically, he trying to allude that he's down with the Illuminati. That's crazy, Storm. That's wow. I mean, yeah, I'm with Conscious though. What happened? Tell us. Is this a ritual? You got to get in the blog world, so you got to do this. Thought you was already in. You got plaques and stuff. So you wasn't all the way in. You was only a little bit in, maybe halfway in. I don't know, but this shit is getting crazy.
You don't want to talk about what did you have to sign in blood at some point? Did some men
y'all stop saying I was in the Jakumatani. Listen, if I was in Illuminati, I would.
He said, "Did you have to sign in blood?" I want to go forward to when Tasha K is on the line, because I got to get to the juicy part, because I want y'all to see what the hell I'm talking about. If y'all want to see the whole video, go over there to Conscious TV, and it's right there, baby. Let's see what he's talking about.
Yeah. Especially when you brought him to me, I would have never known. Besides the interview, we spoke on the phone, printed, dusted for prints by the investigation. I got a feeling they didn't do shit because it wasn't damaged. That's what I got a feeling.
I got right back in the same spot.
In the morning.
It was troubling, so they should dust it. Obviously, like the doorknob, the
Look, I will hope, but it seemed like don't nobody know where it's at. I talked to the adjuster from Geico. He's like, well, "Where's your car?" I said, "Well, hell, you the adjuster."
They found your car, and now your car back in the lost and found.
Pretty much. It's at the tow place. That shit just wasn't put in the system yet when I called or something. This is what you got to understand about the South. This is what I learned. They slow. And so when you call and you ask a direct question, you're not going to get the answer the first time. You're going to ask like 3 or 4 times before you get the actual answer.
Right. So, Storm, you better motherfucking hope the DA don't put a blue light inside that car, because all your asshole secretions from Mexico and shit is gonna be all on the goddamn roof of the goddamn car, all over the goddamn steering wheel, and they're gonna find a mixture of the thief and your literal DNA. And whatever Helena and Selena's
blood. Don't do that. Don't do that. You swear I'd be at these interracial orgies. You swear I'd be at these interracial orgies. I do not be with the exoticals. Don't say that, Conscious. Because I don't be. I have never done anything. Is she exotic? That ain't exotic. Anyway, I know what they mean. No. I'm not Safari.
No, you is not.
How you don't know what the? So you know a bunch of other stuff. You don't know what the fuck else you put in this box in your trunk.
Listen.
Oh, you've been moving, so you probably just threw shit in to a box, whatever the case may be. Boom. But wait a minute. You are asking, is your car push start? How did that happen? You left.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. So I got my key here, right? So I was like, damn, did I lose the other key? I know damn well I didn't have the second key in the car. Thought my mom had it. My mom was like, nah, I gave it back to you before I moved. I'm like, fuck. So I don't even know where the second key is at. But ain't no way I left the second key in the car. I would have no reason to put that spare key in that car. No reason to.
Right, because a spare key wouldn't even a spare key would
Wouldn't even help you if you lock yourself up. Exactly.
So wait a minute. When was the last time you saw your spare key? When was the last time you
I remember it.
whole time?
May.
May.
You know, bitch.
I don't know where the fuck that key at. I do not know.
And you had to move, so that means that you actually had to go through shit, and you still didn't find.
Listen, and I still got shit to go through. I got one more closet, no pun intended. I gotta go through.
You got one more closet. You gotta come out. You got
come out of. I gotta clean up and come out of. So
I'm gonna need you to check that motherfucking closet because you got the people speculating the things about if some suspects folk is suspect here.
But why would I steal my
name so you can clear these innocent folk names up?
I don't know why I would steal my own car. Why would I don't want to call the police.
Dawn, wait the fuck a minute. So somebody not only had to have your spare key, but ironically, your car you happen to not check on your car for 2 days on top of your keys being missing for some time, the timing of the person who had the key, and your shit is actually.
The question is, did Storm fake his own carjacking? Answer in the comment section. Did Storm fake his own carjacking?
Open like this. What? This is a whole lot of Storm.
It's a whole lot of, according to, my spiritual guidance. I'm under a spiritual attack.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I have seen demonic warfare fuck shit up like this. I've seen good voodoo and bitchcraft and bones thrown on niggas. I know that shit like this can be arranged in the spirit world. Do you think somebody done thrown an old nasty piece of pixie dust on you?
You never know, but your pixie dust, my pixie dust, our pixie dust. It looks like everybody's about to get dusty.
I'm gonna need you to level up your pixie dust because your shit Peter Pan level. Whoever throwing dust on you,
I'm gonna have to go up or not. Oh, I know.
This is like third degree Freemason type shit. This is like Illuminati type pixie dust, nigga. This is like the devil come back to collect on that contract, my nigga.
Don't play with me.
What you done did for the interviews? Tell me, you can trust me. What driver had you signed? Because you had a quick come up. You don't want to talk about what did you have to sign in blood at some point? Did some men
y'all stop saying I was in the Jakumatati. Listen, if I was in Illuminati, I would have a blue check mark. I would have way more money. I promise you. I am not in Illuminati. Although
Illuminati shit.
But listen, even though I talk a lot of shit about them, technically they still would accept me because I would be what's called controlled opposition. So I could pretend to expose them, but not really expose. Like I would control the narrative around.
Do y'all hear? I did not know he said all this Conscious TV. You know what? Let me take a sip. You know what? What the fuck? How we get from you getting your car stolen to talking about the Illuminati? I gotta take a sip. How do we get from you getting your car stolen talking about the Illuminati? I think he's fishing. I think you want to be down with the Illuminati, truth be told. But let's keep going.
Exposition, if they wanted to use it, but I'm not in Illuminati. Not in the room.
Storm. You don't. It's just mighty coincidental that you done seen that you've been on your outspoken shit. You done defied. You done something. You done something done. Look, Storm. It's looking like 1 plus 1 equals 2, then 2 plus 1 more equal 3, and 3 plus 2 equal 5, and 5 plus 3 equal 8. It's a situation.
Listen,
It's
listen.
crazy.
I don't know what it is, but we gonna figure it out, and we'll waiting on that beautiful thing. I, yes.
So you haven't seen your car since.
I
It's
haven't
been
seen
like, so how you been getting around?
a little bit,
A blue ribbon?
a little this and a little of that, a little this and a little of
Are you
that.
gonna drive it out of the pound?
I don't know.
Do you feel bad? Like, does the car seem tainted now because it done been raped like this?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm just
Okay.
saying. I don't want it. I'm good.
Okay, wait. So before we move on to some breaking news,
Okay.
what what is your per? Do you feel like you were set up, or do you feel like this is just weird, coincidental? It's just like, do you feel like this was orchestrated? That this was intentional? That somebody intentionally targeted your car? Because you have a push start vehicle, your keys are missing, and the police told you that your car wasn't damaged. It wasn't. They didn't have to hot wire it or nothing, so it looked like your key was fucking used.
That's the
Jalo say.
conclusion I came to,
Jalo say,
Conscious,
senor.
too.
Jalo say.
So, child, y'all live a. This is some project shit.
It really is.
No,
You
it
talking
ain't.
about your ass Storm Right. Storm Right. Jaguar bitch, you done been replaced, honey. This your mentee Storm baby, he done inherited the throne girl. Storm Right, bitch.
Let's
It's a
go.
gift that
We ain't
keeps
talking
on
to Tasha
gifting.
K.
Now,
Yes.
like, you need to go. You need to.
The first phone call was like, just keep your eye on him because he's gonna try to come live with you. And I'm like, no, no,
In the new house.
right. I'm like, no, we just work. That's no work. But then the second one was, nah, you gotta get away from him because of how he's doing Chelsea. And you know, what I witnessed versus what maybe was relayed. Y'all know it's two different things. I gave y'all the bullet point video up. Y'all go look at that. I ain't repeating all that shit again. But
So your issue is more so with Tasha because you felt like she had an obligation to look out for you in this situation, and you don't felt she necessarily did that because as soon as that came out of Von's mouth, you should have been in a very timely fashion told about this, especially since you were in relationship to this man.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Especially,
understandable.
especially when you brought him to me. I would have never known. I mean, besides the interview, we spoke on the phone months before that when he was in jail because we was going to do the interview because Chelsea set up the interview.
Chelsea and the whole thing.
Wow.
So it is what it is. But I had to windmill my way out of there. No, I'm good.
Um,
Why you look so sad, Conscious? Conscious on here being.
I'm not. I'm not crying today.
How you more emotional than me, Conscious? You the witch.
It's a good thing I have emotions because I would be doing witchcraft on all you motherfuckers out of my ego. Just getting straight to the result.
Why are we talking about witchcraft?
You don't. So you don't think this is sad? This is not like. This is a lot, Storm.
I mean, of course it's sad, but listen, I've dealt with so much loss in my life. I know every setback is just getting you ready for a setup. So,
Do you feel like you've ever betrayed Tasha on your end? Do you feel like you've ever felt her over the past 3 years in situations?
no, I think I just finally set boundaries. And
Okay, well, I had I'm I was asking you that in the context of just you know like like on an even out. Like, do you ever feel like maybe she felt abandoned in situations, or like you ever felt like you kind of betrayed her in the past?
By the way, Conscious is asking some good questions, but I'm gonna speed it up some more because I wanted to hear Tasha K part myself. And Tasha K, abandoned. Why is the internet hearing we have a problem and not me? That's the question she asks.
Me.
Let's see.
because I got little void in your video. That's why.
So you're saying that her video, you learned things that hadn't been discussed with you privately either.
Right.
Now, he said because his answer was because I got little Boyd in your video. But if you went on a live and did a whole rant, you understand? And now all of a sudden, if you say I'm calling you a little boy, right now you just did some little boy shit. Yeah, you did. Because why would you come to the internet? Why you just didn't come to her? But we'll see what's gonna happen.
Right.
You were made aware of feelings that wasn't necessarily translated to you privately either. You learned some things publicly. So you decided to match that energy. Okay.
I just cleared my name. That's it.
You just cleared your name. There were some things because it had went public. You felt okay. There's some inconsistencies here. I need to straighten out some things because this is my name that's also being spoken about.
Exactly.
Okay. Um. Tasha wants me to drop the link.
Drop the link.
We'll talk about it. Huh? We'll talk about it in private.
Now, now, here we go. This is what I don't like about Storm Monroe. You did the same thing to Nick and Knight on Wiley's Live. You sat up there, you talked all that shit, and when Nick and Knight wanted to talk to you last night, you did not want to talk to her. Soon as she got up on Wiley Live, you ran and you got out of there. Oh, hit me in the DMs, hit me in the DMs. Now you trying to do the same thing to Tasha K. Now check this shit out.
Storm.
Unless you want to, we were supposed to do that in private, but it's up
to you. But you did say it could go left. You said you did suggest it was. We might as well.
Might as well. Go ahead.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Tasha, I'm dropping the link. This is on for Tasha. If you not unwind with the Tashas and the Ks, do not hit this link. You will not make it into the stream. So you will not make it onto the broadcast. So there's no point in even hitting it. This link is for Tasha. Mods, can y'all replicate? Can y'all circulate the invite so Tasha can see it? Tasha, I just dropped the link for you. The chat is moving fast. So mods, if y'all in the building, hell, if you're not a mod, can you rotate the link? I will mod you up as a result of doing mod work, because I don't know where my mods are right now. Where are the mods? Let me send this. Let me see if I can send it to Tasha. I forget I have to do it privately, but that's on
you. You heard what he said, right? And I'm talking about
Let me
Storm.
get this link to Tasha. I did put the link in the stream, Tosh. We are now officially waiting for you to grace the stage. Let me send this to her on. Let me send this to her.
Damn, Janet texted me too.
Thank you, Auntie. I see you posting the stream, the invite. Let me send this to Tosh. Ain't I just said if you're not Tasha K? Oh, is it Tasha? Wait a minute, hold on. Tosh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay, this you. Okay, yes, I can hear you, love.
What's going on?
Not much. I'm gonna let you and Storm have the flow.
I just want to know what's going on, Storm. Because you said you tried to talk to me in private, but I heard on the internet I was blocked. So when did you try to call me?
No, 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 no. What I told Conscious was we were supposed to talk about this situation in private, not
But
right.
how so if I'm blocked and you told the internet that you blocked me
He was going.
after
He was going to facilitate it.
who was going to
No,
facilitate it?
Conscious. We just had this conversation today.
Why would Conscious facilitate a conversation? We've been talking 3 years. You just met Conscious last month. Why would he facilitate a conversation that you started on the internet and you told the
Because I
internet to
want
block?
a third person there. I want
Why?
a third person there to translate.
Well, we
So
got a
nothing,
third person now, so
so,
okay, go
so,
ahead.
so nothing is lost in translation. When you called me and you said what you said about what Vaughn said, I'm like, wait a minute. She knew this man said I did coke. She knew I was in Arizona, but she wouldn't tell me.
Storm, my
You go,
dad does.
you gonna hold on to that until she's ready for that? Then you
Storm,
describe a story. Wait, you describe
okay.
a story between Chelsea and Vaughn. This one I really knew I was doing. Of him walking around with his dick out aggressively, getting on top of her, and her saying, "No, Vaughn, we are not together no more." You know I can't be connected to nothing like that. Come on.
Wait, what did you say again about Vaughn and his dick out
That he
aggressively?
got on top of her.
What,
Wow. Wow. You know what what she wanted him to insinuate. And that's why he said he can't be a part of nothing like that for his platform. Here's the thing. If y'all stop going over there making up shit, y'all be alright. That's what y'all be, alright. Because I'm really not understanding. I try to understand sometimes, but today I just can't. My brain hurt when I think of these people sometimes. It just really be starting to hurt.
about
Get his dick out, and Chelsea said, "No, Vaughn, we are not together no more."
what does that got to do with uh me withholding information from you about Vaughn's dick? We're talking about me and you. What does that got to do? Why is that
Come
even
on,
on?
man. Come on, man.
What you walking around for? We supposed to be talking.
We are talking.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you went from why did I withhold Vaughn saying you doing coke to Vaughn laying on Chelsea with his dick out. I'm trying to understand how
You
the two
told
come
me this.
together.
You told me this all in that conversation, and you said I would hate for your subscribers, who are women, to think that you co-sign that kind of behavior.
I said that, Storm.
You said that. I swear to God.
You swear to God. Storm, you swear to God.
I swear to God.
Storm, why is that story on the internet and Chelsea is not here?
I don't know.
You know, that's kind of fucked up. Like
Why was Chelsea in any of this to begin with?
for
Why
no
was
Mm.
Chelsea always relaying a message to you? Why did Chelsea tell you that I'm separating myself from you because you're toxic? I never called you toxic. I called the both of them toxic to their face.
Storm, what if I told you that I had a recording of you saying that? I don't want to.
Now, Tasha says, "What if I tell you I had a recording of you saying that I was toxic?" Now, if I'm Storm, I would have to say, go get the tape. If you got a recording of me saying that you're toxic, get the tape. Go get it. I want to see it. Because you fucking lying. If you lying, if now here's the thing. If Tasha got time, if Tasha got time and pop with a tape now, you gotta give props for props due. But I don't think she gonna come up with a tape. But if she fucking do, I'm here for it.
Put it out there like that, but I'm just saying, like, you really come up. What if I told you that I had a recording of you telling Vaughn that you and Vaughn were arguing about the statement?
That I said you're toxic.
Yes.
I don't want to hear that because I don't remember saying that.
You don't remember, but you just remember me
Say it to
saying
me though. If I said
that
it,
can I talk? Because you.
if I said it, no.
Can,
If
can
I
I
said
talk?
it, if I said it, I'll apologize for it.
What? Storm, first of all,
Listen, yes.
no. Are you gonna let me talk? I'm saying, am I just here to just?
If I said it, I apologize for it. You on YouTube every day. You blog about stories similar to shit like this that celebrities go through. And you gonna say, if I said it, I apologize, but I don't remember saying it. It's either yes or no. If you really certified on your word, you be like, nah, I didn't say that. Go get the tape. Call a bluff. If you strong enough and you stand in your stance, I would tell Tasha to go get the tape. If not, fall back, shut up.
You just say whatever you gotta say. I thought we were talking. It's like every time I try to talk, you cut me off.
Go ahead.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Storm, I called you and I said some very personal things to you about this situation. Now, you don't know what I did to Chelsea, just like Chelsea don't know what I said to you. Okay. This is Chelsea's last time dating any client. And if she does, she knows that she's gone. But why do I need to tell you that? You're not signed to my company. You're not employed under my company.
After
Okay?
this
I don't need to
patch,
tell you about our
I'm
business
out.
affairs. That's not my obligation.
After this
Okay?
patch,
What
I'm
goes on
gone.
in Kiwi Studios stays in
I'll
Kiwi
do the
Studios.
rest of it
However,
tomorrow.
I saw some behavior online that I was getting written to about, okay, for months. I didn't say anything. And so, as a friend, as someone who helped you, okay, with building your platform, I come to you gracefully and say, Storm, this behavior looks suspect. And it seemed like it started around the time that a certain person entered the picture. Now, I'm saying to you, hypothetically, what if this happens? Now, I'm really, you know, kind of taken aback because all of this could have been discussed in a three-way call. Me and you share the same therapist. Hell, you could have told Ernest, and Ernest knows how to hold me accountable, but instead, you
Why she had to put that he go to a therapist? Again, she's telling more of his business. And that was his problem when he called her out in his video. Why do you keep telling people my business? You told people where I live at. Then she gonna say to him, "Oh, so you ain't tell people in your videos where you live at? You sure you ain't telling where you live at? If I pull a tape, then what?" She always do that. That's a strategy. Y'all gotta get used to it.
want to bring it to the internet. And all I did in that video, just like you knew what I was going to do, was denounce Vaughn. I didn't say anything bad about you. All your subscribers told you I said nothing bad about you.
I was watching the video.
I'm sorry,
I was
Vaughn. I'm
watching.
sorry,
No, because you're
Storm. I'm
not gonna
talking.
lie. I
I'm
was watching the
talking.
video. Why'd you tell these people I live in Buckhead? Let me ask you that.
Don't you live in Buckhead? Didn't you make a video saying you moved to
I
Buckhead?
didn't. I ain't never told them that.
You didn't make a video saying you moved to Buckhead, Storm?
I ain't never told them that. I said I
So
moved closer
you
to the
gonna you
city.
gonna put that that is your word that you never said to your subscribers you live in Buckhead. It's not on your channel. So if I go to your channel right now, I can't pull it.
Pull it.
Okay.
Right.
However, what does that got to do? I live in Lawrenceville. You lived in Lawrenceville. Is that like a definite location? Buckhead is so big. Buckhead has about 1,000,005 people. How is that telling people?
That's like saying, Eve, you live in the Bronx. And then I say, Well, why you telling everybody I live in the Bronx? The Bronx is a big place. They didn't. She ain't say a street. She's like she said, like a borough, a part of whatever.
Where you live.
I just found it weird that you said that not a car gets stolen. It's just come on.
Are you saying?
I'm
Storm,
not
you?
saying you did it.
No, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no, 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 no,
you
no, no. Hold on, Storm. Are you saying you live in a secure building with a security guard, concierge, okay? And somebody stole your car because I said you live in Buckhead?
I'm not saying that's because of you. I'm
Somebody
saying
stole a baby blue, very, very noticeable, damn near Hellcat, and you're saying that I had something to do with that? Are you listening to yourself? I'm starting to think that maybe what Vaughn had to say about you is really true because this is not the story.
Now he says, "Wow." Now that sound like y'all sat down and had a whole conversation about Storm. When somebody, if somebody was to ever say that to me, I'd be like, "Well, damn, y'all sound like y'all had a whole round table about me. What's good?" It is what it is. That's what that sound like. That's exactly what that sound like. That sound like they sat around, Storm went away. They all was in a house together one day, and they had a conversation. Somebody definitely had a conversation though.
That I know. You chase you. When have you ever chased clout? When have you ever been this like? I'm just shocked and taken aback. And you know what? I'm not surprised, nor do I feel like a victim because I know every situation that I get in is totally my situation, like my fault or whatever. But this here, see, I don't want to have to go there on this live stream. But you and I share the same therapist. You talk to Ernest once a week. If there was a problem, me and you, even Shay,
Now she trying to paint the picture like why you trying to paint that picture that he need a therapist? Everybody needs somebody to talk to. Obviously, something is going on here with it. Y'all both talk to the same thing. Y'all making the therapist look bad. Y'all both talk to the same therapist, but and yet y'all arguing and fighting up here. And she's right. Y'all could have called a meeting with the therapist, and y'all could have went to therapy together. But y'all making the therapist look bad because basically y'all ain't got no progress, Tasha K. And you don't call the man out and everything. We already know you ain't got no progress because in the last video, I proved that you like to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Time and time again, you do the same thing. So, no, you definitely ain't show no progress.
Shaq is not biased in this situation. Shaq holds me accountable just like he holds everybody accountable. You can't pick up my phone and call my husband like you always call when you need something and say, "Hey, I'm not feeling how this went down," but you gotta. You knew I was gonna make this video to denounce Vaughn. That video had nothing to do with you, and all I did was big you up, and you took it as if I was
No,
pulling you down.
no. You little boy me in that video, and we
Are
and
you not young?
I'm not a little boy though.
This bitch said,
You
"Are you
sometimes
not
the
young?"
behavior you were displaying online was very little boyish.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
That's something a high school boy does.
Well,
Talks
hey,
She's
about all the
right.
girls he smashes, where
She's
they
right.
smash, going to sex clubs. That's very high schoolish. That
Especially
that
on the
that's the
internet.
behavior that says a man hasn't had that much pussy.
Yep.
That's young boy behavior. So if you're displaying young boy behavior, and I know that you're better than that, as someone who cares about you, as someone who does stories like this all the time, why would I not warn you? And why would I not denounce the behavior just in case some shit do pop off and Keepy Studios is not connected to that shit?
If Storm was my friend, I would do the same thing. I would warn him. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? I would warn him. Yes. What are you doing? You bugging out. I would have to warn him. As a real friend and mentor, she did what she felt like she had to do when it came to Storm. And that was to warn him. And she tried, and I don't know what happened, but let's find out.
I don't know what you got going on in your everyday life. I don't see you every day. I don't talk to you every day.
right,
Okay, so I
right.
don't know. But if I see behavior that's very questionable online that's giving a very different impression from the Storm that I know, fuck yeah, I'm gonna say something. Did I ever tell you anything that was going to ruin your channel or ruin you as a person? Have I ever told you anything that has hurt you?
No, as far no. As far as my channel, no.
Have I ever told you anything that was gonna hurt you personally? No. Have I ever told you anything that was gonna hurt you personally, Storm? That was gonna set you back in life?
She did.
Look, I'm gonna say no based on
Well,
our previous
well, I don't
conversation.
know. This
Okay.
little, this
All
little
right.
shit
So
right here. I
Conscious,
don't know.
listen.
Look, my
Storm
point
and I
is,
can have we can have a
Storm
private
trying to get away
conversation
from
because
Tasha
all
right
this,
now.
oh, somebody attacked you. I was the reason why your car got stolen. I'm not even about to entertain this
well,
bullshit. Okay,
I didn't put your
you
name in
know
it.
the
You
narrative
already entertained
online.
it by
You know
picking
that
up.
it's
You wanted the
easy to
link.
drag the big fish. Okay, and so that's what you're playing off of right now. If you want to have a conversation with me, in the company of Shaq or Ernest, but I'm not gonna do it in front of Conscious, and he don't know you and he don't know me. He only knows what we put out. We talking
Of
about
course.
people that will
But that's
hold
not
me
just saying
and
let's
you
do this.
accountable.
But that's not just saying with him we should do this privately. I just said that
No,
with
no,
him.
no, 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 no. No. You called me today, or Conscious called me today talking about, oh, he want to talk to you. Well, why can't he call me? Because you knew that you got on the internet.
Well, let's
and
hold
did
on,
some
hold on, hold on, hold on,
foolishness.
hold on, hold on,
Talking about your car got stolen.
hold on. What I said exactly was that I had a conversation with Storm, and I told Storm I feel you and Tasha should have an exchange because a lot has happened. Their relationship is deep. There's a lot of history, and a lot of things have already played out on stage. And I feel like going forward, it'd be best for you and Tasha to have a sit down, even if that sit down is just a sit down where y'all can come to a nice, respectful agreement to move in your own directions privately. Separately. Storm did not call me saying I want to talk to Tasha to set this up. This was purely something I felt in my heart because I have observed you guys being close. I have observed y'all's friendship, and I just felt personally if y'all could.
He's right. He's right. She helped him build his channel. Conscious is right. They should have a conversation. They definitely had to have a conversation. Cause something is wrong here. And I feel like, see, Tasha trying to say ever since Vaughn came around, things been going wrong. But I feel like since Vaughn and Kelsey came around, things been going wrong.
Sit down, that would be the right thing to do.
Well, Storm knows where I live. He knows my address. He knows my husband's. He knows our studio location. He knows everything. Storm knows how to get in contact with me. Okay, he's never had a problem. And this narrative now that's going around that all of a sudden all this shit is happening to you because I said that you live in a general area. That's like you living in Atlanta. Buckhead is a big ass city. It has 1.5 million residents. You live in a very top secure building with other celebrities. Nobody can steal your car out of the parking garage unless it's the fucking security attendant. And you're going to create a narrative that people will easily drag me over. Like, Storm, that right
Well,
now.
I didn't create that narrative before it actually got stolen.
I'm questioning everything right now. I don't. Maybe I'm just trying to say maybe what Vaughn said about you was real because like you've never had a thought process like this before.
All right.
Ever. Like
Listen,
you've never. Like it's weird. Oh, that you're somebody stole my car out of a secure building because I said that you live in Buckhead and I've said that you lived in Lawrenceville before. You live around the corner from me. That's never been a problem. Like, what is this? And all of a sudden somebody is threatening you. I'm trying to figure out, well, who threatened you? Who threatened you? Why you ain't say who threatened you? It was somebody other than Vaughn. So who do you think the internet is gonna say threatened you?
The internet was kind of saying that either way, to be honest.
No, they wasn't.
Because you put that bullshit out. And why
I put the story
did
out
you
on
put
what
that
happened.
bullshit out about somebody who
They
has
was
done
not talking
nothing
about
but
that shit.
help you? I have done nothing but help you, Storm. What have I done? Storm.
What happened? You brought this nigga to my house.
Ooh, child.
You chose to become friends with the nigga. You're a grown ass fucking man.
We good.
He blew up and came through like a storm, child. Listen. Once he blew up, It was like, wow. But then I had to question, is this real? Because a lot of this seems like real reality TV-ish, YouTube-ish. Like I've seen this before. And you know I like to predict things. Yeah, I know I like to predict stuff. I don't want to predict too much, but you know. Let's see what else Storm have to say. And then I'm going to end this live.
Good.
You're a grown ass man.
And when I didn't cut him off the way you wanted me to,
I didn't
you
tell you
got
to cut
this
him off. I
because
didn't
you
tell you.
want to go to details. I'm
I
sorry
didn't tell
for
you to cut
telling
him
him
off.
public.
No, I didn't.
I thought
No,
y'all had
I
a
didn't.
respectful conversation.
Storm. Now
All
you
that
lying
shit
now. Now you
was
lying,
some
Storm.
bullshit. You brought
Storm, you
that
lying.
motherfucking nigga to my house. This ain't
Storm.
nothing
Storm, you
against it.
lying. That's your
You
best
brought him
friend.
to
Now
my
don't do that, Storm. That's your best friend.
you
You
brought him
said
to
you was
my
talking
house.
to him last night. That's your best
You
friend.
brought
Don't do
him
that
to my
now.
house.
Take accountability, Storm.
Storm ain't say yet. Yeah, I wasn't on the phone with him. I wasn't on no phone with him. He ain't say that yet. He ain't deny that he wasn't on the phone, and she said that a couple of times. He trying to gloss over it.
Just like you taking
Because I should have
accountability.
said no. I
Take
should
a,
have said no, but I
I took
trusted
accountability,
because
Storm.
you vouched for him.
I
You like,
took
hey,
accountability,
he got a
Storm. You
job up
take
the street
accountability.
on Lawrenceville, not Lawrenceville Parkway, off Sugarloaf. He got a job up on Sugarloaf. He'll be up and running before you know it. He came here. There
Storm,
was no
I took
issue. There was
accountability.
nothing
You got to
bad.
take accountability too. It's not like I didn't make a video and literally say, I did that. I did that, but you don't want to own your part in this, okay? You're a grown man at the end of the day,
I
and
own my
all I
part.
did,
I own
may
my
I talk?
part. I own
May
my
I talk?
part. Now I'm
May I
just
talk?
stepping through. I'm
May I
stepping
talk?
up the grade.
Storm, may I ask you a question? The first call that we had, I said, I need you to keep your eyes open. Some shit is about to go down with Chelsea and Vaughn, okay? I don't want you in the middle of it, and I don't want you having to feel like you have to choose sides, okay? Is that not what we talked about during the first call? I never told you to leave him alone. I never said that. You're a grown man. I know y'all was wrestling together and going out together and
Wow.
This bitch said, I know y'all was wrestling together and going out together, trying to insinuate two grown men wrestling. You already know what she's trying to insinuate. Because real grown men do not wrestle, not with no other grown man. Maybe with a woman, a girl that they like, you know, little wrestle, you know, turn into something else, turn into something else. But that's what she's trying to insinuate. Crazy.
out together. Like, what the fuck? That's your friend. You don't have any friends. You made a friend.
No, I just don't deal with people in Atlanta. Let's be clear on that. I got friends. I just don't deal with people in Atlanta.
That's like the second time she told him he ain't got no friends. Remember in the last situation, she told him he ain't got no friends. Yeah, it's crazy. You just don't want him to have no friends, it seems like to me. Every time you get a friend, it's a problem.
Listen, you
I
and
know
Vaughn were creating a
those things I want to
friendship.
clear up too. I
You and
don't do people
Vaughn,
in Atlanta.
you and
All
Vaughn
people
were
take
creating a
money and go
friendship.
hang out with family. You
And
don't, I don't even go see them.
since
I don't go
I
see
was
them.
the person that suggested he rent a room from you, but you gave it to him for free, okay? Um,
Now, if she told you to rent the room to him, why would you give him the room for free? That's some suspicious. Listen, I'm a hustler. I want my money. Because if anything happened, you got to repair it. That's the first thing I would have been thinking of. But you know, maybe you really, you know, no. I don't want to insinuate, child, because I told y'all 2 years ago I don't care about this man's sexuality. And it's funny how everything's just coming back full circle. And you get all the tea off my channel. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Everything coming full circle. Wow.
I thought it would be in my best interest to tell you that there was about to be a separation. Why would I not tell you that? Okay. And they had all been living with you. Now, we didn't talk about Chelsea living with you. That was something that you decided to do. Okay. Now, however,
she showed up, and I allowed it,
okay, and you
and I
said yes, you're a
and I
grown man.
own
You're
that.
not a
But
child.
here's the thing:
You're almost 30
I'm
years
done.
old.
I'm
You're
done.
you're almost 30
I'm
years
out of
old.
the situation. Y'all don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it. Why are you on the internet 5 days in a row still talking about this?
Well, I'm gonna get the views off of it. That's all that was. I'm
That's
talking
all
about
this
the
was
car.
about.
Boom. I'm gonna get the views off this. I don't know what you talking about. That's all he care about. And he keeps saying all he care about is himself. I don't know what y'all not getting. This storm that y'all grown to love is not the same storm. He don't gave y'all his ass to kiss. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Because there's no way he gonna say, oh, I'm gonna get the clicks and views. I guess he going on a campaign tour like everybody else. Everybody else get to do what he says, so why not me? Why I can't do it? Everybody else doing it. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh,
I don't think they're
that's
talking about
all
the
this
car.
was about. Throwing me under the bus to get some
No,
views.
no.
That's all it was
It
about.
was about clearing up that video.
Listen,
It was
For the
about clearing up
record,
that video.
I hope you got all the views you needed. This will be our last time ever communicating. Okay, you have shown me who you are, and that is that. So I wish you the absolute best. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you, Conscious.
Thank you.
She is not playing with y'all YouTubers. Whoever she got underneath, she told Wiley the same thing. She don't want to be bothered. Every time she get involved with a YouTuber, it go bad, and she shouldn't be. If that's the way she really feel, she really shouldn't be bothered. But I have a funny feeling this shit was for clicks and views anyway. And I ain't worrying about it because I need all the subscribers I can get. So I'm not worried. But I just find it funny, you know. A lot of stuff is that's like adding up, but then it's not adding up. It's crazy, but it don't make no sense that they up here fighting like this after everything she helped him do. You know what I'm saying? And in a minute, if I'm Tasha K, I wouldn't help nobody else. I wouldn't help them. I would have to screen the people I help. I would have to screen them. They can't go to the same psychologist I go to. That's a fact. They cannot go to the same kind of shop at the same time. That nothing. We can't meet up there. Nothing. We can't ride there together. Nothing. Because I don't want it to taint the views of what I'm doing. So we couldn't have the same. We couldn't have the same count. We just couldn't. But everything was A1. But that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. Tasha K, I don't know what you're gonna do about the situation, but between the lawsuit and everything, I don't know. Let's see what Storm gonna say.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Conscious.
He said thank you, conscious, and he left.
Chelsea is having a hard time. So then she goes back in.
Ever communicating. Okay, you have shown me who you are, and that is that. So I wish you the absolute best. Okay, I gotta go.
Um, what I see is, I'm gonna tell you what I see, and you can see if you can tell me if it makes sense to you as I get my camera back situated real quick. Give me 1 second.
Conscious TV and the Mom Wiggins. They had some of the best lives so far.
It's
Wiley too. Wiley too. Gotta give it up to Wiley.
hold on. I see you guys piling up into the back as well. Okay, let me see, cause I need to go back out and come back. All right. So this is this is what I believe happened. This is what I this is what so if you listen to what Tasha K said today, she said, Storm, you don't have any friends. Can y'all all hear me? Okay, because my camera is doing the fucking most. And you know why? Because my energy is through the fuck off. Hold on. Through and over her only made it look like you said what you said, Vaughn. You had an opportunity to let.
Where's the recording? That's all we need to worry about is the recording. Where Vaughn said Storm do coke. Don't try to sit here and try to. Do you remember this? No. Play the recording. Stop trying to.
It's loading. It's loading at the moment. Everything is coming over at the moment.
Let's hear it.
You and her could have had a conversation though.
Fuck that lady. For real. This the same woman that got on here and said I didn't do it. Now she's saying I did. Like, come on, bro. Play the recording.
And if the lie detector says that,
can we play the recording?
When it, sure, we're gonna play the recording. Like, don't worry about the recording.
Cause now we got recordings. She never had these recordings before. Let's play it.
This is the most. I'm speechless.
I'm waiting.
Well, while we're waiting on the recordings, we're going to let some other people up here to chime in on all of this. I want to welcome Just Nia Love to the platform. Hi, Miss Love. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Hi, good evening.
Hi,
yes,
what's going on, Love?
Hi, this is really heavy.
Yes.
That's really what I have to say about it. Yeah, I didn't expect it to, like, we knew it's a kid's drama, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it kind of turned in, like, the energy kind of shifted kind of dark really fast. It just was really sad. That's really what I feel about it, honestly.
What are your thoughts about everything that played out? Like, who do you, you know?
Yeah, okay, so I had to roll another one for this one.
Right.
So,
I'm with
to
her.
be honest, I feel sad for Storm in a way because I feel like he got put in a situation where there was no shaking out of it because, like,
I don't feel sorry for Storm. The same way Storm says Chelsea is grown, Storm is grown too. If Storm didn't want that man in his house, all Storm had to do was say, I don't want that man in my house. Period. Shut it down right away. And he didn't. So now he mad.
In a way, Tasha did bring him to him. And, like, that was his mentor and that was also his friend. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
Sometimes when you're somebody, like, I feel like Storm has that people pleasing type of spirit in him. Like, he has like little empathic ways about him where, he just wants to help, but then it kind of like burns him in the end. And I feel like this is one of those situations where he wanted to make somebody else happy, but it kind of burned him at the end of it. You know what I mean? And now he kind of lost, like, the people that he cared about. Because, when he first came to Atlanta, like, he even said it, like, you saw how they grew, like, how they started to care for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, he bought her a pair of shoes. Like, they were really, really close. So to see that breakdown just now, it was kind of, because I always felt like they could,
you could tell it was a lot. Yeah, like he was holding, like Storm was holding in a lot.
Yeah, that energy that came out of him, like, that was really different. Because, Storm he'll always joke out of it. It's like whenever you see he get uncomfortable, he jokes out of it. and this time he couldn't joke out of it. He had to like rage. And I'm a Taurus too. So I know how that is, but it's like you saw it in him, like he just shifted. So
to Storm's point, I think that looking because once again, I understand everybody's position in this situation, including Vaughn too. I think the way Vaughn and I've told Vaughn this a billion 11 times. I think the way he handled Chelsea initially was out of pocket. I don't think that he had any nefarious fucked up intention towards Storm. I think that him and Storm had a genuine romance and friendship. But the situation with Tasha went, situation with Chelsea went to shit, and then that just caused a collapse with everything.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Conscious TV said it best. Shit went right left when everybody started getting involved. And it didn't make no sense. But I just wanted to talk about that video. Go to Conscious TV to watch the whole live that he did. Like I said, it's almost 6 hours. That lives. I just want to break down a little bit of it. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit me in the YouTube comments. Later, YouTube. I gotta go. Bye.